Hello everyone, and welcome to another Sims 3 speed build. Today we are working on a starter home. I called this one Not So Bad Starter Home because for being a starter home it really isn't that bad. It actually has quite a bit of landscaping, and has quite a bit of furniture in it. It's it definitely looks a lot nicer than a lot of starter homes, I think anyway. I think it is just so cute. This house is, I don't know, I just find it so cute. I don't know why I was thinking of building one that looks quite like this, but I had it in my head one day that I wanted to do a house that just had this really long slanted roof type of deal going on. And I mean, it takes me a little bit to get the roof to line up the way I wanted it to correct, make sure the pitch was correct and everything else, because I wanted, you gotta have that look right. So, but we do get there. We eventually get it, because one side of the roof, as you can see, is more slanted. It has a higher pitch than the other side. So I had to kind of do a little bit of finagling with it to finally get it, the way I wanted it to be. So, but it's a 1-bedroom, and it uses a spiral staircase. I don't use them too often, but I felt for this house that it would, because of the fact that the upstairs is really small, that it would look best. So I enclosed the stairs completely. Usually when I do a spiral staircase, I do feel that looks cleaner and it looks more nice, I guess. Neater. I don't know. I like it much better that way. So a lot of times if I use a spiral staircase, it will be enclosed. Now I had created this house, I'm not sure when I did it. It wasn't too long ago, I don't think. I don't think it's been that long ago. A few weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks. And it actually didn't take me too long. It's only about a 12-minute video. So probably about 2 hours, I guess. And then I sped it up, of course, 7 times. So, but just trying to figure out windows. I wanted a window up there, but the ones I had used down on the bottom floor, of course, didn't fit properly. So, but I wanted them to be kind of similar. I wanted to use the cheaper windows, of course. So I couldn't get any shutters on that one, but it looks good even though that one didn't have any. So, but this is pretty much the way the house is going to look, as in shape-wise. This is the way it looks. So, like I said, I just think it's so adorable. I love the way this house looks. It is just so cute. Now, I wasn't too sure exactly what I wanted. I knew I wanted like this barn type of siding look on the house, but of course with the wall and everything being slanted right there, I end up having to, I will fix that, I will change it to a different siding, but it did take me a little while to get the coloring the way I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be real dark or anything like that, and it's kind of like I don't know, I think it's supposed to be kind of like a yellow beige color, but in the lighting it looks kind of pink. But if you look in the color wheel area, whatever, it isn't pink, it just looks pink because of the lighting. I'm creating this house in early morning of the day, so of course the sunlight is a little bit different. So, but it's kind of like I think it's like a yellow, it's supposed to be like a yellowish or an off-white or something like that. So here's where we're changing it to a vertical siding because of the slanted wall. So yeah, it looks pink, but the color I chose, I promise you, it's not pink. It looks cute as pink, but that's not the color I chose. So hopefully in different lighting it looks, more of the light beige color, whatever color it is I chose. So, but I think the wood planks there, I think they stay that color. I can't quite remember now. I just got done looking at the picture. I think they do. I'm not sure. Of course, I was removing I removed those walls and everything just to try to, or not the walls, but the flooring. That way it wasn't quite as expensive of a house. That way I could do a little bit more. Just trying to remove as many extra things that I can to kind of, save a little bit on the money, and a cheap floor. That way it, and change the color so it kind of goes with the house. And the downstairs has a kitchen, a bathroom, a dining room, and a living room. That's quite a bit in this itty bitty little house. So there is quite a bit in here. So, and it's on a lot a little bit bigger than the house, so this time you will be able to expand. A lot of times my houses take up almost the entire lot, but in this case I did put it on a little bit of a larger lot. That way, if you would like to expand it, there's plenty of room. Well, I mean, not plenty of room, but there's definitely room for expansion. So right here's the kitchen. Just kind of using move objects to place everything, so that way they get put where I would like it. Basically, all I'm doing right now is whenever I do a starter home, I usually just start placing furniture before I start doing any kind of recoloring or anything like that. That way I know whether or not I have the money for all the necessary items that is needed for the Sims to live. So you do get a decent sized kitchen, 2 counters. That way you have 2 places for cooking and things like that, so that's nice. I think there's even a TV and there's a couch. I'm trying to remember everything I put inside this house. It's actually quite a nice little starter home. I think it looks very nice for being a starter home. So I am happy with the way it turned out. So I don't think it makes you feel like you're, living in a cheap house. So, but there's the door to take you into the bathroom. And of course, your cheap appliances and plumbing and everything, obviously, that way to keep the cost down. So you'll have to replace all that stuff, of course, so they're not breaking on you all of the time. And this is the bedroom. That's all the bigger it is. The stairs go right up into it. It's only a single bed. You can't fit anything bigger. So if you expect to have, to get married, this is definitely just for a single sim. If you expect to get married, you're gonna probably have to add on to the house somewhere to fit a double bed in, or at least another, another bed or something. So, because the bedroom is quite small. So, and here's the bathroom. Just kind of trying to figure out what kind of patterns I would like to use and trying to keep it simple. Now, these wallpapers are not the cheapest. A lot of people, when they're making a starter home, they still go with as cheap a wallpaper as they possibly can. I personally would rather try to decorate a starter home as nicely as I can. Even though it is on a starter home price, I still would like it to look nice. And I just find that these walls with the wallpapers with the paneling and everything gives it I think a nicer warm look, more cozy and welcoming kind of feel. So and then of course you do have double doors, patio doors if you would like to add a barbecue or something outside. And so just going through trying to figure out what kind of counters I wanted to do, what countertop colors. So, and, yep, there's the bookshelf. So you even have a bookshelf. I thought that one looked really nice in the corner. Usually if I use that bookshelf, I usually put it in the corner of the room. I think it fits in very nicely. Let me take a look here and see. I wrote down how much. Here it is. It's on a 20 by 15 lot. And with it being furnished, it is going to cost you $15,684. So, and I believe starter home is $16,500. I'm pretty sure that's what a starter home price or what you get. And if you get this unfurnished, you'll get it for 12,580. So I even came in under budget, and we have, I got, of course, your plants here that I'm putting in are free, so you get a nice little garden out here. So just something small. I didn't want too much because it's not that big of a lot. But we have some trees, and there's an apple tree and a little bit of landscaping. I thought the landscaping turned out nice for it for a starter home. Like I said, I'm very happy with this. I think this turned out so cute. It is definitely one of the houses that the next time I start a game, I think I'm going to use this house because I just think it's so cute. And there's a little patio already for you. That way you can put your grill on. And a bench. You even have a nice bench outside and even some outdoor lighting. I mean, this starter home has quite to offer for being a starter home. At least I think so anyway. I mean, I've seen some starter homes and there's just nothing there. In fact, I've created a starter home and there's nothing there. And I just put in one of those things so you can have some butterflies while you're outside. You'll have some butterflies in your yard. And I put in a fence, as you can see. I can't remember if I keep that fence now that I think about it. I'm not sure. Because I was trying to get them to go in there to make a nice fence post in the corner, and it just wasn't working. So now I can't quite remember if we kept it or what I did with that. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Those fences are from Bug, so they're free. So just a little bit more landscaping. Like I said, it's actually quite a bit of landscaping for this little house. It's quite cute. A nice little garden right there and some rocks. Yeah, I was happy. I was very happy with this lot. I thought it turned out very nice. So, and it didn't take me too long. As you can see, we're already almost on the video and the house is pretty much complete. So we should be, let's see, what are we getting out now? Some more butterflies. That's what we did right there. That way you have a little bit more like butterflies and stuff in the yard while you're playing. So here are the screenshots. Like I said, it is a starter home for one sim. So make sure you're not creating, more than one sim in here, otherwise you're not going to have room for them. But here are just the screenshots of it, and even have a fire alarm. Yep, I was even able to get a fire alarm in this house, so that was nice. So, but thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.